Welcome back. I'm your host, Darnell Jackson. In this crypto report, we're going to be talking about what to do before you buy crypto. But first, make sure you subscribe to your favorite channel on YouTube, Darnell Jackson Crypto. Shout out to all the subscribers. Okay, I'm going to jump over to my Twitter. And I want to cover what to do. There's two things that you need to do before you buy crypto. And I want you to understand the reasoning behind that as well. And I'm going to give you my market prediction. You're going to understand why I am bearish. Here's the first thing. Here's item number one. Before you buy cryptocurrency, you need to check the fear and greed index. And here's the thing. All right. Very important. In a bull market, we're going to cover determining if it's a bull market in a second. But this applies to a bull market. If your strategy was to buy when the sentiment on the fear and greed index was in the extreme fear range, if that was your strategy to buy when it's in the extreme range and then cash out when it's in the greed range, then you would be very successful. I'm drawing lines on a tweet. This is equivalent to drawing lines on a chart. Now, the historical values, when you look at the index, you can see that right now people are extremely fearful. Yesterday they were fearful, and last week they were fearful, but now they are extremely. Let me make sure I put this the right color. So they're even more fearful. This was as low as 18. So here's the thing to remember about this. I'm going to jump over to the live chart so that you can see the trend as it relates to price. The opposite of fear is greed. People were most greedy in November 11th. You can see the greed was way up here, right? So with the greed all the way up here, what was the market doing? Well, the market was at nearly all-time highs. Let's jump over and take a look. We're going to go over here to coin market cap. And when you look at Bitcoin, 30 days ago, around November 11th, it was at 65,000. Over 60,000. So had you bought when the sentiment was very, very fearful, you could have cashed out. Now you can see how low the market is, and the sentiment is very low. Today's price is now in the 40s here on the 7th of December. And when we look at where Bitcoin is, we see it's down in the 40s. So just look at this and understand the first thing to do is to look at what the sentiment is. Now, there are some factors that contribute to the sentiment because you don't want to buy if the market is in extreme fear. If the market is in a bear market, meaning if the prices are going down, then you don't want to use this strategy because fear could continue as the market continues to go down. This strategy only works in a bull market. So it's important for you to be able to determine which direction the market is going. So now I want to talk about how you're going to do that and what my prediction is for the market. So here's my other tweet. Before you buy crypto, you have to look at the stock market. If stocks are down, crypto will be down. You don't have to get all fancy. You can just go right to Google Finance. It's the fastest loading finance site. It's faster than Yahoo. And what you want to do just really quickly is know where the market is. You're not trying to drill deep into charts looking for Fibonacci, such as that. You just want to know which way is the market headed. If stocks are going down, crypto will soon come, as they say in Jamaica. And so this is what you got to look at before you buy crypto. Now, what determines if the stocks go down? I'm glad you asked. And that is Jerome Powell. And why am I bullish? I'm sorry. Why am I bearish? Because Powell is out here talking about his Fed policy to double the pace of his bond purchase taper and talking about a more aggressive rate hike in 2022. This is terrible news. This is not good. This is not good. Understand this. After being stimulated on extreme levels for years, now you're going to snatch the stimulus away. What do you think the market's going to do? Why do you think the market is going to grow in an environment? Hold on a second. Let's look at this a little bit more. And so now they're complaining. They're saying that this is the fourth significant policy change under Jerome Powell's leadership. And they're talking about his policies being unpredictable, blah, blah, blah. So these are other things. People don't know what the Fed's going to do. That leads to doubt, which leads to selling. Let's take a look at some more information about the Fed. They already are talking about which stocks are considered taper tolerant. Why would you need to be taper tolerant? Doesn't that indicate that the taper is going to have an impact on stocks? And so they put together a list of stocks that are going to be tolerant to whatever condition the tapering is going to bring. Here's another report, how the Fed's decisions impact the stock market. Here's a report, a hawkish Fed tainted the stock market. You can find these headlines. How quantitative easing affects the stock market. Spoiler alert, it is the stock market. 3 sectors benefiting from rising interest rates. Really? This would be interesting to look into to understand where, because everything doesn't go down. So you want to kind of understand. Here's a report on Washington Post. The Fed has helped fuel the stock market boom. And this is what I want you to understand. Wall Street week ahead, hawkish Fed boosts value stocks. And so these issues is the reason why I am bullish until the Fed starts coming out talking about pumping money into the stock market until the Fed gets back to his old routine. I am a bear. And that's why I don't think it will be a good time right now. I think you need to wait until the Fed says go before you go. At this point in time, I want to thank you for liking this video. If you didn't like this video, make sure you share it with somebody who will. Until next time, peace.